The dimensions in this exercise are in metric units. These numbers shown here are tolerances. Use the nominal value, such as 19 here or 28.5 there. Nothing else special. Try to complete this exercise on your own. As you might have guessed, I'll place the origin here. First, I'll draw two circles with diameters of 44 millimeters and 28.5 millimeters. Then I'll draw these circles and these slots at different distances. So I enter the sketch on the front plane. And I draw two circles with diameters of 28.5 millimeters and 44 millimeters. I draw two circles at distances of 19 millimeters and 48 millimeters, with diameters of 20 millimeters and 40 millimeters. The values are 48 millimeters and 19 millimeters. And two horizontal slots with a length of 22 millimeters and a radius of 22 millimeters. I use the first slot type. I draw another slot from the same points. These 2 points are aligned horizontally. Dimension of 22 millimeters. Radius of 22 millimeters. And a total length of 25 millimeters. This distance is 148 millimeters. So first I draw these two slots and then set this dimension. Since the slot's arc center is the origin of this circle, I use the fourth slot type, selecting the origin first, then this point. And the third point like this. Again from the same points. First, second, and third selections. This point is horizontally aligned with this one, so I apply a horizontal relation between them. Here, due to the same issues we discussed earlier with slot shapes, I can't align this point and the origin horizontally. So to align these 2 points horizontally, I use a center line. Draw this line, and then set it as horizontal. Angle of 40 degrees, dimension of 22 millimeters, and radius of 22 millimeters. I select this point, then this one, and the arc's center. Angle of 42 degrees. Radius of 22 millimeters. And dimension of 22 millimeters. This value is 40 degrees. Here we can see that these 2 points are not coincident. So I apply a coincident relation to make them align. I set the 148 millimeter dimension from this point to this point. And the dimension of 60 millimeters. To draw this section, I use the arc tool, apply a tangent relation, and set the radius to 44 millimeters. So I select the arc tool, third type, and connect from this entity. Since the segment center was selected, I press Escape. Again, I use the arc tool, third type, from here to here. Make it tangent. Apply another tangent relation and set the radius to 44 millimeters. Again, in the same way, I set the radius to 16 millimeters. For this section, I draw a straight line using the line tool and two arcs, one with a radius of 35 millimeters and one with a radius of 16 millimeters. I start from this point using the line tool, extending to the vertical point of this circle. I align these 2 points vertically. Then, using the arc tool, I draw 2 arcs. I select the third type. One like this, and another like this. I make these 2 entities tangent, and these 2 tangent as well. A radius of 35 millimeters and a radius of 16 millimeters. I make these 2 entities tangent as well. It seems one dimension is missing here. The point is that the center of this arc is coincident with the origin, so I locate this arc's center Move it slightly to reveal its center. Select it to highlight the center. And make it coincident with the origin. Here it gives us an error due to the tangent relation. Or I can keep the tangent relation and remove the vertical one. The sketch is complete. It's not exactly clear where the arc ends here. If it's vertical, the arc ends here. If it's tangent, it extends to this point. So I draw this sketch like this.